Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to how your future spouse will recognize you. The song in my head is There Goes My Baby. This is going to be a video on how your future spouse will recognize you. We have pile 1, purple stones, that's amethyst. We have pile 2, rose stone. You can't see it, it looks white. But this is pile 2, rose and clear quartz stone. Pile 2. And pile 3, we have the green stones. We got some malachite here. All right. In the description box will be timestamps. Make sure you watch till the end and leave me some feedback in your thoughts rather on how this resonates. If you're happy about how they're gonna recognize you or not. All right, I'll see you in your reading. Bye. What's up, green stone? Welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to how will your future spouse recognize you, right? Let's see what's gonna stand out about you, what they'll see, what they'll notice, how they'll digest it, and let's just see what comes up. Let's just see what comes up. This is part of damn near everyday love readings, and we did a love reading yesterday. We are going to do another love reading tomorrow, so hang out with me, stick around, and let's get cozy. Let's get cozy. All right, how will pile 3, green piles, future spouse, recognize them? One more. Top of the deck is the 7 of Cups. Okay. One more. So we have girl talk in reverse, not enough. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles in the negative, 2 of Wands in the positive, 4 of Swords in the positive, and codependency and worth waiting for in the reverse. Now listen, the 7 of Cups that we got definitely told me a lot about this reading because it's 7 of Cups in the negative. Okay. And the top of the Romance Angels deck is love yourself first, and this could be the one, which I'm really happy to see because, well, that's kind of changed a little bit. All right, I have your story down. This person will recognize you because you're kind of a mess. Respectfully, you're gonna be kind of a mess. Take that how you gonna take it, okay? Listen, I'm a beautiful woman on the internet. You don't have to take my word, but you gonna be a little messy. And that's how this person will recognize you. Now, this person may have a savior complex, or you may trigger that in them. Or I'll tell you, we'll fast forward to the end of the story, which I'm so glad that Romance Angels brought, because you go from this, okay, that's not cute. That's not cute. To this, loving yourself first. This could be the one. This is very differing energies of being a hot mess, not knowing what to do, not knowing what decisions to make, being way over your head, either like emotionally, mentally, kind of a little bit unstable, emotionally unstable. Like, you're kind of a mess. You're kind of a lot. Respectfully. And we get to the point where, or you get to the point where you sort of equilibrate. You equilibrate. Now let's get into this good, because after saying that initial sort of wave of story, I want to put these cards away, but I also really don't. So I'm just going to put them right here. You're not going to see them. They're going to be way off camera. If you wanted to click off, I think you sort of prove the point of being a little bit of a mess. Okay. Because obviously you don't want to hear that when you're being sort of confronted with that part of you. But if you're still here listening, in that, in believing that the people who really were triggered by that and were not ready to listen to that message have gone, I can now speak to you, the people that stuck around for the message. And that message is, you have a messy side of you, and you also have a vulnerable part of you. You're not someone who's above getting advice. You're not someone who is above learning from someone, learning from a partner, learning from a mate. You're not someone who's hiding. Essentially, you're authentic. You're painfully authentic. You're woefully authentic. You are you. If you're going to be messy, you're going to be messy. But I also feel like somewhere in here, you take responsibility for your messiness when you are messy. And you are someone who's on the path of growth. And that's the beautiful thing. That's how this person will recognize you. They will see your mess and go, oh my goodness. And also see the aftermath of that mess. They will see the aftermath of you trying to be better, you trying to improve, you actively improving, you getting better, you doing the things that you need to do for yourself. Essentially, you loving yourself is going to be something that they see you do. You give them permission to lean into their messy, unsavory sides, because they see you in your messy, unsavory side with bunny ears around that, quotation marks. And it challenges their own, oh my gosh, do I like this person? Am I into this person? Etc., etc. And I think there's just something raw. There's something raw about you, Pal Green. There's something so raw about you that's so beautifully human. It's disgusting. Like, it's grotesquely human. But there's something so innocent and pure in that messiness, that rawness, that you version of authenticness, that this person goes, there goes my baby. That's my baby. They're a little messy, but they mines. They my mess. This is someone who, as in you, who can be clingy. Period. You can be clingy. Baby, where are you? Why aren't you home yet? I need a hug. Hug me. Come, hold me. No, I need you to do this. Like, be with me. So you may be quite touchy. Your love language is being touchy. This is someone who may be insecure and jealous. Now, we all have these in us, right? I'm describing literally every person on the planet, but there's something charming about that to your partner where they feel needed and they feel like they're making an impact. I'm not calling you a project, right? I'm calling you human, and we are all works in progress. You're a work in progress. You're a living, breathing work in progress. And that's what's like so intoxicating about you. Like, that's how they'll know you are the one for them. Because I think you inspire them to be better. You call them into a greater sense of themness. Two of Pentacles, falling on his ass. This is messy. Okay, it's not just that Seven of Cups. This is messy. But the thing about the Two of Pentacles is you're still trying. Because you got the Two of Wands here, actually. You're still trying. You still climb up. You still make plans. You still go ahead. Things happen and you feel the emotion of what's happening. You feel the mess of your life. You feel the mess of the world, but you still keep going. You still have passion. You don't break. You don't break fully. It's so interesting because you break, you're messy, but you clean it up and you don't fully break. You're like a rubber band that's painted in porcelain. What? Like, how does that even work? This person's trying to figure you out. And that's like, that's how I've had crushes on celebrities. I'll be watching a movie and I'm like, am I attracted to this person? That's the question I'll ask. Do I like this face? And the whole time, because my brain is just trying to understand the person, I end up thinking, yeah, they're hot. Even with flavors, like I like sparkling water because my mouth is trying to figure out if I like sparkling water. And so because I'm spending so much time trying to understand sparkling water, I end up liking sparkling water. What I need you to type in the comments, Paul Green, is sparkling water. because that's what you are. Like this person in their attempt to try and understand you, and you're raw, erratic, but normal, but highs and like lows that you still calibrate somehow. Like I feel like, I don't know, you're just, what? I'm so just in awe of your rawness. Like, who is that? I don't know if this person comes from living a life of being together, right? Keeping it together. I don't know. Or if they have to present a certain way. Or maybe you present in a certain way, but then you have your moments of, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what this could be. This could literally be you, being at work, juggling this and that, and they see you and you're just making a fuck up of it. Like, it's just not at work, right? Maybe like at home. You're trying to do this and this and this and this in the kitchen or in the yard, and it's just like, this is so bad. And it's not horrible. I don't know why this is like peak comedy. I'm not making fun of you. I'm really not. There's something so charming about how you're just a person. Like, this is the kind of love. This is the kind of stuff that people would never guess about why they love you, but these are the real reasons why this type of love lasts. Because you can't fabricate the authenticity that comes from you being you. This is like someone who falls for someone because they're clumsy. And it's like, what? You like me because of my flaws, right? My perceived flaws. And it's like, it's not a flaw. It's just so you. And truly, that's a soul seeing a soul, a game recognizing a game. But, it's not their game. I think maybe it's part of them that they have a hard time or can't be like that. Or they're really just not like that it's so alluring, like a moth to a flame. Like, what is this? What is this? It's really beautiful in its way. I think this person trying to like understand you, I feel like this person tries to help you not break, but it's in them helping you not break that they realize that they have perceived you as weak when you're not weak, you're just you. And there is strength in your breakdowns. Like, there's strength in your mess ups. There's strength in your I baked a cake and I burned it. I tried to wake up early, but I missed my bus. It's like, I'm getting Sailor Moon. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting Usagi from Sailor Moon, Serena, and how she's such a mess, but baby girl saves the world every single time. And we love her for it because she comes in clutch when she needs to. But we're like, how is this powerful being in such a clumsy woman? Like, it's a girl. I think there's something so dichotomous about you that this person wants to protect you. It steps them into a protection role, a provider role, in an I need to take care of my person role. And there's something about that, oh, where's my water? I don't have my water. I'm so thirsty. Damn. That makes them want to take care of you. And I think with you, life wouldn't be boring because you experience the gamut of human emotion and the cacophony of it all. And I think with them, it's kind of odd. It's really odd. This is so weird. What an interesting reading. Because, deadass, Pal Green, this person, I think, tripped and fell into you. You know what I mean? Like, it happened all at once without them even realizing it. But that's my mess, like, whoa. And I don't think they know how to fully articulate it. Like, this is truly how people say, like, I fell in love with you because of, like, your perceived flaws. Like, I fell in love with you because you're, like, overly sensitive, or because you feel so much, because you cared too much. Because you just don't know how to cook. Like, that's when I fell for you, because you tried so hard and then you you know, started crying on the kitchen floor, and I was like, what the fuck? Then I was like, oh shit, something in me was triggered. Or you tried to, I don't know. There's just it's giving cups, but there's no cups here, right? The cups are really coming from this woe is me 7 of Cups. Like, oh my God. The cups are probably coming from not enough, right? This frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So yeah, right? Like, this is someone, as in you are someone who would be calling or texting, hey, where were you? Oh, you were talking to someone, were they better conversation? Like, you just have these tendencies, and it's hilarious. Like, oh. Oh. Are you jealous? So like, what? Is this your way of being jealous? And then you cuddle up to them, and you're like, and just like, what? And it's just those things that make someone so flabbergasted that they're just like, aw. This is insulting. It really shouldn't be. It's really quite adorable. Like, it really is. It's giving pet. You know, it's giving the reason we love our pets so much, even when they do bad things, right? They break this, they do this, they scratch you up, or they bite you when you're trying to help them. Giving. Okay. We still love our pets, and we love them even through those just horrible things that they be doing. But there's something innocent and pure and authentic about that. There's no ulterior motive. They say it. If a pet is angry with you, it says it. It expresses it. And there's something so freeing about being with someone who you don't have to wonder what the vibe is. You don't have to wonder what the next day is going to be in a way of like eggshells and tenterhooks. You know the next day is going to be, you don't know what it's going to be with Paul Green, but you know you're going to get through it together, right? It's not one of those, I don't know who I'm getting today. I don't know which mood I'm getting today. No, it's not necessarily that. And if it was that once upon a time, right, if there is that in your pile, then God bless this person, you know what I mean? Like, my guy, get yourself right where you can. You don't want to put people through your bullshit, but, you know, there's some bullshit of yours that they fall for. Hey, all right? Here's what I have for you. I'm gonna stop right here because I am giggling. This is crazy. But if this is your pile, your crazy is why they fall for you, right? Your quirks. And then the beautiful thing is you're not mad, right? You're not like a mad person. The Four of Swords tells you are of sound mind. You have that balance, right? So that's the thing. Like, even if the Two of Pentacles here is whoopsie daisy, mentally you are sound. It's just when you the way you handle life too, like, you're sound and a go-getter. Like, you keep going, and that's like the beautiful thing, even with things that don't work out. Like, you have a resilient spirit. You have such a resilient spirit, and that's something that they'll recognize in you. When things have gone wrong in your world, they will see that, oh my goodness, Paul Green has persevered, and I love that about them. It's one of those things, like, there's something about you that is so, oh my God, that breaks any sort of pretense around the heart and softens anybody to you. It softens them to you, not anybody. Softens this person to you, your future spouse. It softens them to you. Like, you really sort of like find the back door through the heart. And you don't do it. You are just living. Okay? Like, you're not out here, what should I do today? Which technique from my pickup artist book? Like, no, that's not even it. You're just living. And they're just watching you live, and they're like, oh my God, what? You know how when there's an awkward moment, you feel that tenseness? And when someone makes a joke, and you laugh and there's that relaxation, it's that, like, that's what they fall for you. There's that vibe there that comes in the exhale, and that is where the heart opens up and goes, sees you and goes, oh, experiences you rather, and goes, this person is doomed. Like, they can't fight this. There's no fighting this. There's no fighting this. There's no fighting this. But the devotion that comes from someone who falls for this type of authentic rawness is real shit. Take care of this person when you meet them. Take care of this person when you meet them. Because shit, son. Okay? This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I love this for you. This is awesome. Keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you next time. If you would like to become a member of the channel, feel free to do so. I do go live. So when you hit subscribe, hit notifications for all so you get notified when I go live, where I do free readings and stuff. So I don't want you to miss your member perks if you do decide to become a member of the channel. Wow. So hilarious. So hilarious. That was crazy. That was wild. I'll see you next time. Bye. We gotta go. Bye. Hey there, pal Rose. Wow. How will your future spouse recognize you? How will your future spouse recognize you? As I was sort of tuning into your pile, the song that came through was Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free. Sing it with me now. Philosophy. Hakuna Matata. How will pile two's partner, future spouse, future partner, recognize them? Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna. It means no worries. All right, so you have a glow up. It's not really a glow up. It is a glow up, but like it's not a glow up. It is a glow up, but it's not a glow up. It's a problem-free philosophy. It's a Knight of Wands on the opposing side. Okay. This is Hakuna Matata. This is the transformation of baby Simba to young adult Simba, as some call him Foin Simba. I don't know much about that, but he cute. It's this Knight of Wands, prodigal son returns. Tough. Timon and Pumbaa. It is really giving, like, running away from home, journeys, coming back home. I mean, like, literally, tell me this isn't Lion King. Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands on the negative side, the Page of Wands on the positive side. Okay, Eight of Wands on the positive side. Like, this is, it means no worries. All right. It's very interesting. I think this God, there's so much here. I don't even want to shuffle more. I feel like, let me just get this story out from this fucking song. You may have a no worries attitude because you've been through so much. You may be older than your future spouse, or have a certain wisdom about you that is like maybe you've experienced more in certain arenas than your future spouse, and so they kind of are in awe of your experience. I mean, both Simba and Nala had experienced different things, right? Simba ran away from home. He experiencing this like story in his head and that life being away from home, whereas Nala had to, you know, band with the lionesses and do adult shit and hunting and trying to usurp this bad king. Scar, if you haven't seen Lion King, baby, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I really don't know what you're doing with your life. I know someone that didn't know Atlantis. Like, okay. Anyway, so there's people out there who have not seen Lion King. There really is a story about struggles, and I think you've both had different kinds of struggles, or just different stories, right? Everybody has different stories in life. It's not a competition. Fucking, I struggled more. But I think there's something about your attitude that, even given what you've been through, you're still Number one, you're wise, but also youthful. In the song Hakuna Matata, we watch Simba's transformation from young baby boy to, a young adult male. And in that, we see him embracing a different kind of life and trying to submit to it, right? He's this page of wands exterior with an inside of the Knight of Wands, someone who has run away from home, someone who's on a journey of self-discovery and self-forgetting, someone who can't forgive themselves for what they've done, where they've come from, how they just want to go back home. They want to find home, but they can't go back home, right? So he sort of stays in this facade of being happy and Hakuna Matata and everything is okay, but it's like on the inside every night he looks up at the stars, and you can't run away from the stars. He can't run away from the stars. And he has these, inner demons that are with him all the time. I mean, this person believed he killed his father, for heaven's sake. That's not something you forget easily. But around Timon and Pumbaa, Hakuna Matata, we have this no worries type thing up until Rafiki comes and knocks some sense into him, and Nala comes and says, boy, we need you. You are a king. Like, we need you. There's something there about your story, your life, your perspective, how you see things, your journey, that is deceptively simple and innocent. And by that, I mean many things, but also one where perhaps with what you've been through, you still, I don't know, like, I'm a Disney girl, right? Like, I'm out here, like, I'm a coach by profession. So I'm really out here just, okay, I'm doing my positivity thing. You still believe, right? Like, you still try. You still believe there is virtue in trying. You still believe that there is virtue in starting over. And there's something about that this person, finds, whatever. I think even if you've come from a stable home, right? There's something about your life experiences that may not have fully reflected that. You're someone who's traveled, maybe you're well traveled, perhaps this is something that they want, or you want to travel, and this is something that they get, right? You're someone who maybe left home at a young age, or left home, period. It would be weird because that should be maybe the Ten of Pentacles in the opposition. But even with almost like, let's say you had like a poor upbringing, right? I know I said other things, but I think there's multiple stories here. Let's say you had a poor upbringing, and whatever poor means for the story. You left home, but you still believe in home. Like, I knew someone whose parents had never gotten married in their long years of being together, but he wanted to be married. And I thought that's so interesting because we get a lot of our ideals from our families, right? For the better or for the worse. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Your mom and dad never married, but you want to get married? Why? Where does that come from? And it makes me question, what society, etc. So there could have been a society, something with the Ten of Pentacles that influences this person, even though what they've been through may not have been fully, ideal or whatever. Meaning me speaking from their perspective, you are this person, okay? And those are some things that they kind of like, that you're a complex person. You may seem simple on the outside. You may seem like a dreamer. You may seem like someone who does this and that and this and that. But when they get to know you deeper, there's actually, a secret heroic darkness in you that is trying to, either find home or trying to find a place. I want to see what the Knight of Wands and the negative in this deck means, because I'm actually really intrigued by your story here. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. I don't think Simba ever told Timon and Pumbaa why he was running away from home. I don't remember if he did or not. Impulsivity and force without control will only give you temporary results and may attract enemies. No one doubts your worth except you, right? Very Simba. Even those who know your flaws and failings can't help but respect your valor. Exactly. There's this darkness that is sort of self-inflicted, just like Simba. His story wasn't true. But Luce, I'm a real person. My story is true. Maybe, be that as it may, but it doesn't have to be true. Like, what are you making what has happened to you mean? And how it affects your sense of worth, or what you are worthy of, or what you are allowed to have, right? I think, anyway, Luce, back to the reading. Your future spouse will recognize that in you, will be drawn to you by the depth and richness of your journey in life, right? Your creative and lived journey and your desired path. And kind of, I don't know, there's this fall for your simpleness, even a deeper way. That simple part of you, that baby part of you, that pure part. I swear everybody has a pure-ish part to them, right? That part of you that once they understand where it comes from, they would fall for that for you and expand it. So what comes to mind is personally, I was telling a friend how I want to have portraits of myself and my name everywhere in my home, and they're like, that's so vain. That's so vain. Like, why would you do that? I'm like, because it's my home, it's my space. Why the fuck would I not have pictures of myself and my name? That's so vain. Why would you do that? That's so weird. That's so weird. And I'm like, I don't understand how, like, why is that weird? And I thought about it, and I know I would still want to do that, and I still want to do that because I think a lot of my life is dedicated to others. Look at this month. This month is October, right? Damn near everyday love readings. Do you know why we do it in October? Because it's my birth month. It's my birth month. And for my birthday, I wanted to serve my community to make sure they also feel loved and get what they need on my fucking birthday month. You know what that means? That means October is a fucking busy ass month, right? I do in my mind, and I really looked a lot at like the Libra archetype and with people that really understand it. There's that part, and this relates to you. There's that part, and I'm sure you relate in some ways, where we do so much for others. We do so much for the community, and we want to. Right? That's where we come from. We want to do it for the community. We want balance. We want harmony. We want the community to be good, and then we'll be good because the community is good. Then we can look after ourselves. Then we can be, everybody's good. Okay, great. Now I can relax. Right? Etc., etc. And so when you think of it like that, when you understand where the person's coming from, me having pictures of myself, me having my name all over, is a reminder to me to put myself, if not first, at least let me put myself on the list as well, to have reminders that I matter, that I'm important as well. And so it's one of those things where with this person, once they understand the deeper levels of why how you present, how you do what you do, then they kind of have this, oh my gosh, and they appreciate it a little bit more. And then that's how I meant, like, they might exacerbate, not exacerbate is kind of the negative way, enhance is 3333. The enhance what it is you're doing and who you are and what you're about, because now they have that deeper understanding of why you want to do the shit that you want to do, why you want to do the crazy stuff that you want to do, right? Or like why you do the things that you do. So I hope that story helped. I'm going to need you to go ahead and type Hakuna Matata in the comments for this pile. So all the people that saw this pile can go, yup, Hakuna Matata like. And if you see a Hakuna Matata in the comments, go ahead and like it. That's what this person falls for you for. Like, they fall for they're allured by your personality, your jive, how you do what you do, how you move. And when they know you deeper, a lot of those things just make more sense. It's like when you watch a show and you get to know a character's lore. And I really could have just said that, but we're here. I think there's just so much more. I think that's where this 10 of Pentacles goes. There's just so much more to know about you. And you still have this carefree attitude. Like, you want to live life. You want to travel. You want to see the world. You want to do things. Like, you haven't let life stop you. You haven't let life stalk you. But I think this person also falls for you. Well, not falls for you, but yeah. How they'll know, how they'll recognize it's you, because they like being the person, they want to be the person to uphold your journey. They want to be the person to like, yeah, to like uphold your desires and defend them. So you're no longer like alone defending them. It's almost like this person wants to travel with you, to build your dream with you, where you're no longer, yeah, they're just this, and baby, please shuffle out. Come on now. They no longer want you to be alone in, you know, pushing the agenda that you're pushing. We got the Runner in reverse. We have Passion in reverse, and we have the Chaser. What? I didn't even see that. The Chaser and the Runner. That's so crazy. Look at, even in reverse, they're running after the Runner. Oh, come on now. Yes. We got Passion in between. Okay. There really is something sort of like innocent here. It looks like the Chaser is still running after Passion and the Runner is still running from the Chaser. That's so funny. That's so funny. Let's get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more. How will they recognize that pile 2 rose quartz is theirs? How will their future spouse recognize them? Thank you. It's safe for you to love. Yeah. You're jittery. Okay. You're jittery. You're jittery. We got the Runner. We got the Chaser. Okay. You're jittery. You're in and out. You're why do we like confusion as a species? What the fuck? We need to all heal. Tell me more, Spirit. One more. Yeah. Release your ex in the reverse. So I think this person will recognize you're the one. Oddly, this is gonna go kind of slow, I think. Not slow, just like in and out. This feels like someone who's waiting in the wings. Okay. I feel like this is someone waiting in the wings. I'm not sure if this person's gonna be kind of like your friend, your homie, someone that you knew when you were seeing somebody or something like that. Maybe they still need time to get over their partner, and then they see sort of like you and how you move, and they get to know you in the getting to know you phase, and it sort of blossoms from there. But it's safe for you to love, clarified by the release your ex. I think someone may have been divorced here. Okay, someone may have been divorced or been in a long-term relationship or in a long-term nothing. Okay, someone may have been like conned, as in you, right? Like you may have been experienced like conned in your dynamics in the past. I'm just getting that this person wants to support you. Like this person wants to support you and go at your pace and like be in your corner. That's really what I'm getting. Like this person will recognize you because they want to support you. I think there's something really storybook about this, very fantasy, very fictional about this, because we think these people only exist in literature. The person, the character that even if you don't return their feelings, it doesn't matter, because it's not about them having you as theirs. It's about them being able to just point blank be in your life. And whether, anyway, ideally, you know, they would like to be like your partner, but if they can just have you in their life, they'll take that. So it's really interesting. They'll recognize you by them having that feeling that they don't have to have you. If anything, maybe that's the feeling that you give them, that you don't have to be with them, that I don't have to be your partner. We don't have to be in a relationship. I just care about you, right? Like maybe this is you saying that I just care about you. That whole thing of like caring about other people, da 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 da. And perhaps in that pure sort of altercation, that sounds bad, but in that pure communication and that pure presence of, I don't have to have you as a partner. I care about you as a person. That may make them see you as the person that they want to hitch themselves to forever and ever. Amen. You know what I mean? Seeing that someone doesn't have to have you the way they want you. They just want you the way you are. So for some of you, it's like that. You giving them that feeling of you just sort of being like, I take you as who you are. I'm going to still keep moving. 8 of Wands. I'm going to keep living, keep thriving, keep growing, keep being in my space. But I don't have to have you. This person could be like, friends with benefits, or someone who there is like a physical attraction with here at some point or something like that. And maybe, there's a moment of where I'm not ready, somebody says, and they go, it's okay. You don't have to be ready for anything. Just be you. And it's at that moment they go, no, okay, I am ready. Because like I heard, like it clicked, like that part of me, that shadow part of me was expressed, it was seen and given credence to. And now I want to actually, like there's a release. So I'm not sure if that's you or them. These stories are getting real complicated here, but there is something here about either way, them supporting you back because of either what you've been through or how you've supported them and how stable of a force you've been. The runner, passion, and chaser in the reverse are very, very interesting energies because I think it's a stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. Whether that's mentally, emotionally, physically, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out type stuff. But yeah, or maybe you're swapping roles of being runner, being chaser, maybe because of just like some misunderstandings. But anyway, they fall for you because it's not about having. It's not about running after or being chased, being run after or anything like that. It's just like it's real shit. Right? Like it's real. It's very interesting because I'm now thinking about Nala and Simba and how she didn't care. She didn't care. She just wanted him to be the man she knew he could be, right? Be the brave person and stand up for what was right. Do what needed to be done, right? She called him into his greatness. So there's something about that with these three here in the reverse where it's like, you don't need to have this, that, and the other, but I will stand by your side and fight with you. And that being the reason that Simba sort of went back home, or Nala even supported him, because there's something about seeing someone for who they really are, accepting them, and that being the thing that calls them into greatness, right? And even then, seeing someone for who they are could be you seeing them as someone great. Seeing them for how they don't see themselves. That's really, really interesting here. Very, very juicy read. I would love to continue sort of like going into this because there's a lot here. But yeah, this is why this person will recognize you as their person. There's that element of like raw, actual, real shit support and dreams and the making of dreams, the achieving of dreams, the pursuit of them, the actual physical pursuit of them, the manifestations of them, and seeing like a glow up as well, like someone being different and also seeing them for who they are, but that's who they've really been the whole time. It's just, there's a lot here. So Hakuna Matata, my friends. I was here yesterday. I'm going to be here tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when the next video comes out, which is literally going to be like tomorrow. And also when I go live, you get notified and I do free readings. If you would like more perks when I go live, definitely become a member. It does mean giving a little bit of what makes your world go around to the channel, but it really does, it matters because then I'm able to go live and give people their blessings. And it's always really nice. So I'll see you next time. I hope this reading served you. You let me know how it went for you. Hakuna Matata. Keep your letter and good luck. Bye-bye. What it do? Purple stones, amethyst, hey. How will your future spouse recognize you? Okay, part 1. How will your future spouse recognize you? How will your future spouse recognize you? Recognize you. Recognize you. Cool. That's the 9 of Pentacles. Get a little bit more. We have the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, you catty. You catty. You catty. Damn, why is everybody so catty? What? Damn, son. What is this? Kim K's 60-day marriage? What is this? 28-day marriage? Baby. What's going on? What's going on? All right, baby. Holy cow. We got the 9 of Pentacles on the negative. We got the Devil on the negative. We have the 5 of Wands on the positive. Okay. With this person, it could be that you argue well, and that's something that gives them good vibes about you, right? Maybe that's something that they will recognize in you, that you argue well. You two could have, I'm just going to start throwing out stuff. You two could have filthy bedroom. Okay, you could just have nasty in the bedroom, and that's how they'll know you're the one. Okay, how they'll recognize you, it's just filthy in the bedroom. It's just nasty, 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 nasty. This person could also, honestly, it's giving something that I just recently experienced, which is so interesting. And I hope I don't know. It's selfishness. I'm so surprised the Queen of Cups didn't come out. We'll keep going here, okay? But there's something here. The Nine of Pentacles in this one, she is all about herself. I mean, it's the 9 of Pentacles, as she should, okay? And in this part, she's, sharing or whatever. I want to get into that good. I want to see something first. Though an unexpected gain or undeserved gift won't make you rich, it may delude you into believing that everything will be yours without having earned it. Enjoy the moment, but don't expect this kind of thing to sustain or support you. Work is still required. This person will fall for you because you're bossy. Y'all love to hate, okay? That's Khalees bossy. Because you're bossy. You're bossy. This person will fall for you because you're bossy. I love that for you because I don't know why. I don't know if you put this person in their place and they're like, yes. I don't know. I don't know if they're a good boy or a good girl. I don't know if they're a brat and they like to be tamed. But there's something here about you being bossy. It could be a moment, right? There could be a point in time where you maybe stand up to them. 5 of Wands, right? You have a tete-a-tete. You don't back down. You stand up to them, you say your case, and I think I was saying this, I don't know if I said it out loud, but you argue well together. A friend of mine who's married and been with her husband for, over a decade plus, for they were dating for quite some time, and now they're married and stuff like that. She was saying, something that I've noticed about couples is I think the real key to having a good relationship is to be able to argue well. And have maybe similar arguing styles or something like that is what I'd say. Right, not argue in I don't know, maybe crazy ways for some people is what makes sense. But there's something here about how you argue. I think you either stood up for yourself or you're able to there's passion here. This person also, listen, I don't know who I'm talking to, but there's something here about someone being submissive, okay? I don't know if you're submissive to them or they're submissive to you, but I'm going to say someone, and you place it where you need to be. Okay, this person will recognize you because someone in this dynamic is going to be beautifully submissive, and they low-key, I don't know, like it, I guess, or are attached to it, or like it They like being chained. They like being to be made to submit. They like to be made to submit. They like to be out of control. They like to be led. They like to be dictated to. Finances and career in reverse, and very soon in the reverse. And we have acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. I don't know what the fuck this reading is, Pow Purple. I'm almost about to reshuffle, like, yo. But it's just so cohesive, so there has to be a message here. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm the bitch y'all love to hate. That's right. I told young Thunder he's a bitch to murder. I don't know the lyrics. That Mac winner and I'm about to say, I feel like somebody here is sort of like taken care of too, right? They will recognize you're the one because perhaps you take care of them, or you're someone they can take care of. You let it fit where it fits. That, yeah, there's what the fuck? I'm so uncomfortable. This read is so weird. But if this is you, baby, eat it up, right? Like, it's weird, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe my what I'm making it mean is weird. I think there's someone here who likes to be taken care of. There's definitely a submissive element here. And I'm not sure if that's you or them, but someone in here is going to recognize this. This is my partner. This is my future boo. This is my future spouse, because they submit. Okay. They will recognize it because they submit or you submit. Someone's submitting here to the whims of a person, a singular person. And I do believe there's probably like one paycheck in the family, maybe. There could be some traditional or non-traditional where, wife stays home, or maybe husband stays home, someone stays home. And perhaps there's some sort of like disagreements, but they're ironed out very well. And it's sort of like, okay, this is it. Like, this makes sense. This person wants what I want. I'm gonna look at the devil here real quick because, excuse me. I mean, definitely, it's a little toxic. What? You have forgotten the light of the world and how to turn it on inside you. Okay. You may be hypnotized by pleasure and subjugated by the magnetism of others. You may have addictions to substances, be enslaved by money, crave power and glory that you don't fully deserve. The journey through the underworld should teach you a lot if you survive to emerge again. I don't understand. Okay, so there's that story. Let me tell another story here. If they will recognize you're the one because maybe you've been through what I just described, right? If what I've described is not good, and you're like, that sounds like something that I've been through, then they'll recognize that you're the one because maybe they've also been through that and they didn't like it, and like your mutual support. Or they've been through it and they feel a lot more power with you. Or you've been through it and they recognize that you're the one for them. Now, this could be something where this is a dynamic that you've had. This pile is giving past person. Okay. If it's also giving toxic. I'm sorry. Like, there's a way that this pile is obviously definitely not toxic. It's not wrong to want to be submissive to your partner. It's not wrong to want your partner to tell you what decisions to make, and like to make the decisions and to be the head of the household and to do the things while you do the other things that make their life and your lives easier, for them to be the main breadwinner, for them to be the one to provide everything in terms of like the basic the general resources, and you go out and like multiply those resources. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually very, very ideal for a lot of people today. Increasingly so, people coming out really saying like that's what they want. They want someone to provide for them and take care of them, and to be beholden to them. Yeah, so there's definitely that. But this devil doesn't feel good. I mean, this devil could feel good in terms of like sexual relationship, right? So maybe we could just say that. Maybe it's just like dirty in the bedroom, okay? It's just Della dirty and filthy in the bedroom. And there's kinks, right? Maybe you two, they recognize you as the one because you are very welcoming with their kinks. There we go. Right? You're very welcoming with their kinks, and maybe they're your kinks too. And it's something that is difficult to find. They're difficult to find someone who you get along with, there's passion there, and you share similar kinks. Woohoo. This is also giving past person, okay? It's giving someone you've known before. It's giving someone who you will know, not be good together, and then maybe there will be a resurgence. Axe is really giving breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And so maybe there's something here where someone puts their foot down, someone walks away, and it's in that moment of subjugation that is not welcomed, right? Non-consensual subjugation. Or the way someone has been maybe taken for granted. Maybe it was toxic, maybe it was bad, not very demure. And you walk away, or somebody walks away, and it's in that moment that they go, holy cow, wait, no, I want this person to be in my life forever. Like, what am I doing? So perhaps for some of you, that's what it is, right? This person who recognizes that you're the one when you stand up for yourself to them and say, actually, fucking no. And you go about your merry business, and they go, wait a minute. The shock to their system kind of goes, that's my person. That's my boo. Okay. Let me see if I can get a little bit more, because what actually is this pile? The Grim Reaper. Oh my God. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life, bitch. I can't. Oh, what is happening? I didn't even know this card existed in the deck. Listen, if you are currently in a dynamic that sucks and you don't like it, and it sounds like what I just described, you should leave. Or I shouldn't say it like that. You are guided to really look and see if this is something that you want, okay? If there is a third party, if you're with someone and they don't treat you well, but maybe a third party does, you may want to consider leaving the main person and going towards the person who actually has been treating you well or could treat you better, okay? I think there's no more fruit to bear here. This is the story of people who are in a relationship right now, and you're wondering how the person that you're with will recognize you're the one. In this fourth or fifth darker story, this person knows you're the one because they can take advantage of you. This person recognizes you as you're the one because you will do whatever they say. They can keep you locked. They can be, I don't use the N word a lot, the narcissistic word a lot, but they know that they can control you. They know that they can manipulate you. They know that you two work well together in terms of the tete-a-tete and the passion or whatever between you two. If you're with somebody that does not make sense for you, and you know it, please do what you can to boss up within yourself and like to get the resources that you need within yourself to leave. It may take the time that it needs to. Let it take the time that it needs to, but be preparing yourself to leave this dynamic, because Spirit is really out here saying, if you're in something right now and it's bad and you don't like it, leave. Okay, please leave. It's not fruitful for you anymore. The brief thing that makes it nice is 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands ain't even like, it's like, no. Like, maybe you're thinking it could be, no, okay, no, leave. Baby girl. I call everybody girl. Okay, if I was to, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, we'll go back to the previous story. And I don't, for the story I just said, this ain't them, okay? This what I'm about to say is not them. But if you've been with somebody in the past and the stuff was not well, leave them. And when you leave them, then maybe they change because you actually stood up for yourself. But that actually has to be real. It actually has to be real, right? Oh my God. What was this reading? I'm gonna pull some guidance for you for this pile, because I don't want to leave it like that. Spirit, what is the guidance for this pile? You know, I think Khalees did leave her Lil Nas, and she's married to somebody, and she's very happy on her farm, tending to the cattle. A leg up. This talks about getting help. If you need help leaving a bad relationship, please get the help you need to leave a bad relationship. Don't shit on yourself. You deserve happiness, and the best way to do that is to admit to the bad situation that you are in to yourself, and also find someone that you can trust, or find a support system that is professional that can help you get out of this. You're not alone. There's many people in the world who experience bad relationships, and it's not great. They're not good, and they find their way out, and someone can love them, and someone does love them, and someone does take care of them. There will be someone else for you who will treat you better. You just need to cut this cord if that's something that you need to hear, okay, for those people, because this is definitely a leg up, is like, get help. If that's not your story, pray for the person that story is for. Pray for them that they get the strength. I'm praying for you that you get the strength to leave and walk away from what you need to. In terms of everybody else here, a leg up is you've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life is a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with, who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. So I hope that helped whoever it needed to help. My goodness. Wow. Let's just cleanse that for a hot bit. All right. I wish you everything. I am here tomorrow, and I will be here yesterday. I was here yesterday, and I will be here tomorrow. This is for damn near everyday love readings for the Libra season and the month of October. Timeless. And I'm out here doing the do. So let me know how you're doing. Let me know what readings you want if you have any requests. And I will see you next time for something a little bit more uplifting. Okay? But no, I mean, if this is somebody's story for real, the way it took a turn, then I think you needed to hear that, and you know you needed to hear that, and I'm praying for you. Okay? Keep your light on, my friend. Keep your light on for you and what's yours to find you. Good luck.